Welcome! My name is Amanda, and I'm one of the children's librarians at the Thomas Crane Public Library in Quincy, Massachusetts. This video is part of our DIY Children's Program resources. For more program resources, as well as ebooks, streaming movies, music, TV, and much more, please visit thomascranelibrary.org. Today, to celebrate World Ocean Day on June 8th, we're doing an activity to learn about how whales eat. There are lots of different species of whales in the oceans, and we can group them by how they eat. Some whales are toothed whales, like sperm whales, orca, and narwhals. We also group dolphins and porpoises in with the toothed whales. Other whales are known as baleen whales, like humpback whales, right whales, minke whales, and many others. Today, we'll be using some simple materials to try and eat like whales. For this activity, you will need a large bowl filled with water. You'll need some pieces of carrot or baby carrots, some dried parsley or oregano, a pair of kitchen tongs, and either a clean comb or a clean medium-sized paintbrush. Let's get everything together and get started. Now, as you can see, toothed whales have teeth, like us. Baleen whales, however, have what we call baleen hanging out of the top of their mouths. They also have big, powerful tongues because they scoop up lots of water with all the little bits and pieces in it and then press the water out with their tongues through the baleen. Now, baleen is made out of the same thing as our nails and hair. And it looks a lot like hair, doesn't it? That's the better to catch all that plankton with. Now let's try it out. As you saw in the pictures, toothed whales have teeth, like us, and big jaws that those teeth are on. We're going to be using these tongs instead of our teeth. These tongs are nice and long, like a toothed whale's jaw is. Now, they don't have any teeth, because that would be a little dangerous for us to play with. They can bite down and grab. For our baleen, instead of using hair, and I couldn't find a paintbrush, we're going to use a comb. It's not as thick as baleen is, but it does have all these nice little tines. First, we have to put some food in the ocean. For seals and fish, we'll add some carrots. For krill and plankton, we'll add some oregano. Now, the ocean is full of krill and plankton. There are tons of tiny, tiny, tiny little animals and plants that live and grow in the ocean. Some are so small, you can barely see them without a microscope. Now, if I'm a toothed whale, do you think I'm going to be able to catch enough of that krill to down on it? Not much. I'm catching a lot on the outside of my mouth and a little on the inside, but definitely not enough to live off of. Now, those fish down there look much more promising. I caught one. Think I can catch another? A toothed whale is a hunter. It's going to be able to catch enough prey to live off of. But what about all this plankton? Now, if I put one of these fish back in here, do you think I can catch it with my baleen? I can sort of scoop it up along the side of the bowl, but that's cheating. The ocean doesn't have a bowl edge for me to scoop it up against. If I try to scoop it without using the edge of the bowl, or I try to press it, I can't bite it. So what will I eat instead? I'll eat all of this. Look how much I caught. Now, baleen whales have to eat a ton of this, tons and tons, in fact, in order to live off of it. But that's okay, because they can, because their baleen helps them catch it in large amounts. So as you can see, different types of whales eat different things. Toothed whales are going to eat large items, large animals like fish and seals. And baleen whales are going to eat lots of little small things. But each of them is able to find all it needs to live in our ocean. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.